All right. So, have you run into issues where you've got a client that wants to cancel their subscription and you missed the email that came out from Sweep&Go, went into your spam folder, into your junk folder, and you didn't get back to the client for a day or two? Well, that's happened to us. So, one of the things that we wanted to do is speed up that process and try and save that client as quickly as possible. So, this is just a little workflow that lets us send an internal notification when the client goes into their profile and then they look to cancel their subscription. So I'm in a test account here, go over to subscriptions, find the active one. We'll go ahead and cancel this test account. All right, so as you can see, when you're the client and you cancel that subscription, it goes into a pending request. So it allows the business to approve or deny that request. So if we hop over into the portal here and we go to change requests, you can see that I've got a change request in here. So I can immediately just check on that and it'll cancel that subscription. But what's happening in the background here is we're actually going to send a note internally to the staff that is managing the Loyal Flow platform, the GHL platform. And so we're going to send a notification that basically lets the staff know that, hey, client name, their cell, and their email, they're looking to cancel their subscription. So they immediately get notified within the platform. You can see here in my notification list that Chris is requesting cancellation. So that gets a notification sent to the staff again. It'll also pop up on your phone if you're running the app. So then that allows us the opportunity to go ahead and respond to the client, and then send them a message, let them know that we saw their request. Is there any way we can maybe go from a weekly service to a bi-weekly, maybe save you some money? Of course, there's situations where we just can't change, if a dog passed away, if the client's moving. But if it's a cost issue or something to that effect, we can hopefully remedy that and keep them on some sort of a monthly recurring plan. All right, so in this example, they're moving out of state. So actually, a lot of times what we'll do is if the client is moving to somewhere where we know that there's other dog waste removal businesses, we'll ask them for their zip code, and then we'll reach out to people in some of the communities that we're part of and give that referral over to another business. So kind of a win-win for everybody there. Now that we know that the client is moving on, we've chatted with them, we can go ahead and say approve this request. So that gets approved, and then it immediately other cancel completed workflow where we are removing any sort of communication that we had with the client. So monthly newsletters, text messages, emails. We're going to add them a lost tag to them. We're not going to delete them from our system in case they move back to the state, or they come back into our service territory, or they need to reach out to us in the future for any possible needs. But we will send another internal notification that the change request has gone through, and then we automatically send out a message to the client. Now, obviously, you can include this in your platform or not, but in this example, we'll leave it in there. And so once that change request in Sweep&Go gets finalized, it's going to roll through this system and then send a message out to the client. Now back to the client portal. Now that we've canceled that, it's confirmed within the client portal. So a couple advantages with all of this, it simply is, if a client's looking to cancel, you get immediate notification that they send in that change request. You don't have to dig through your inbox. Anybody on your staff that is in the Loyal Flow platform gets notified. And then a message, you can reach out to the client, text, email, or phone call, and just see if you can negotiate a better price or some sort of win to keep them as a recurring customer. Really smooth workflow, and it's worked really well for us engaging with clients that are looking to cancel and actually saving probably about half of those by just dumping them from a weekly client to a bi-weekly client. All right, so hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.